Well, it's a rather cool day today here. Got some snow yesterday, so we're white again. But it's about minus 12 Celsius, or about, I think it's about 10 Fahrenheit. So it's kind of coolish. I go up to the shop. I can't fix my air dryer. And then maybe I'm going to work on some organization in the shop here. Okay, so I went and used the cutoff wheel and I cut around the edge. It didn't actually even cut all the way through. I just, once I went that far, I tapped it with a hammer and it just came right off. I can't really come to any great conclusions about why it was such a leaky thing there, but in any case, what I'm going to do is, it doesn't look like there's great penetration on it, I'll say that right now, but I'm going to grind this all flush and clean it up really nice, and then I'm going to, well, I've got another, better quality fitting that I'll round off on the end of the belt sander. Man, I can't talk today. And so that it'll sit flush with this tubing here. The diameters are pretty close on the belt sander, so it'll probably work out quite well. So I'm going to get to that, and we'll move on to the next stage. Maybe I'll take that fitting off. When I clamp this on, I'll actually put a bolt through here to hold it firmly in place and roughly centered. It's not that critical, but I'll get that done. Okay. So I've got I cleaned up the spot with the grinding wheel and a flap wheel as well, and center that roughly on there, but got it so that it fits the contours of it fairly well. I'm gonna round off the edge of the bottom of that so that I can get a little bit better penetration. Then I guess I'll drag the TIG welder over here and we'll try again on welding this thing. I've shined up the edges somewhat. I might actually toss this thing in the sandblast cabinet just for the hell of it. Oh, I can't. This is my air dryer. Oh, I can still try it. It should be fairly dry once it's cold. Okay, I'm going to get to it. Okay, we're all ready to go here. The bolt is firmly holding this in place. It's in the spot that I want it to be in. So I'm going to grab the old TIG welder here and see what I can do. Okay, we're all welded on. I'm going to let it cool off before I try pressure testing it. It's not a stack of dimes weld. I'm not that good a welder, but I think I don't see any voids at least. So I think it should be fairly well sealed. So anyways, let this cool and we'll see if this thing is done. I'll show you something else. I may have mentioned in one of my previous videos that it was in response to one person's question where I got the desiccant from. Now the stuff I got comes in a little box, and it's well, this is it here. I got it from Princess Auto, and it's basically, I don't think you need to see it, it's a bunch of pellets. But I'd heard people using this stuff, and it's basically cat litter. Now that little box right there cost me 40 bucks. This bag of cat litter cost, I think it was 12 bucks. And the key thing here is that it's silica based. I think that's what it is. It's basically, it's the same stuff that they put in those little, I don't know what you want to call them, sachets that are in things to keep them dry. You can see it looks kind of like almost a plasticky texture. Now another brand I'd seen looked like little pellets like that big, but this stuff should do. I'm going to try it. I'll never use this whole bag, to fill up that thing once, so it should last me quite a while. Needs to be obviously sealed well, otherwise moisture gets to it and it loses some of its potency there. Supposedly you can bake this stuff to drive off the moisture. I haven't tried it. I think it's cheap enough that you could just, if you use this stuff, why worry about it. But anyways, that's what I'm going to refill the air dryer with once I'm done. Now once that's done, well, the plan was to build some basically some drawers under there. I got a bunch of cheap drawer slides off of eBay. These are 26 inches long, and I got enough to do 15 drawers. I'm only going to do 9 on this one, but I might do the other bench over there, and I wanted to actually build a little kind of cabinet for my drill related stuff. Try and get a little bit better organized since this place is such a shambles. Once that's done, something that's kind of relates to what I've been currently doing, which is the TIG welder. When I'm doing any kind of welding for any period of time, the TIG welder torch gets pretty hot. So I bought a water-cooled torch at one point, but I don't have a water cooler. So I picked up this unit. It's supposed to be new, but not in a box thing here. I got it actually fairly cheaply. Shipped it was about 70 bucks. And this is a fluid pump typically used in beverage machines, but they also use them in TIG coolers and that sort of a thing. So I'll just grab an old motor off of a old drill press or something like that to drive this thing with, and build a little tank for it. Although I got this on sale the other day. It's a small parts washer, and I might actually use it. Now, I originally bought this just the other day actually, because I was thinking I might see if I could figure out a way to turn it into a paint gun washer, but it might actually be a better idea to use this for the TIG cooler. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, lots of projects. So, get back to the other one. Okay, so the air dryer is back up. I filled it full of the silica cat litter. I haven't pressurized it yet. I'm a little concerned that silica cat litter might hold together a little bit harder than the other stuff, but we'll see how it goes. I'll have to keep an eye on here and just make sure I don't see a lot passing through as well, because I filled it up probably higher than I should have, which was up to about here. Anyways, working on clearing up over here and just trying to get this all to a point where I can build my under bench storage here. If you're wondering why there's a piece of wood clamp to that, I'm going to use a router to route a line out in there. Then I'm going to take a piece of 3/4 inch plywood or particle board or whatever it is I've got lying around here, and fill in that spot, and that'll be what the sides of the shelves attached to. Actually, I think, well, I'll think about it. Anyways, so I'm going to route a line in there, then I'll put a couple of boards as kind of stringers across there as well. Well, I didn't get much further after that last segment there. My router fell on the floor, and of course it couldn't have more directly landed on the bit, and I busted up some of the plastic inside and it wouldn't work anymore. So I'm going to come out here tomorrow, see if I can glue those pieces back in here and up in here. That's what keeps the bearing from riding upwards, like this upper bearing here. So anyways, I'm a little frustrated by that. Pissed me off. Didn't have to happen. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. That is my shambles of materials pile. I got to find a place to put that now that I kind of want to neaten things up a bit. But anyways, that's it for today.